Hey, what's up? This is Filth Vinyl, the Filth Vinyl channel. We are listening to XII with Wasta, with the tape that came out, or that was released through GTWrex, I think earlier this year. Waiting for that new one to drop. The tape is out on GTWrex, but the vinyl will come through GTWrex. And speaking of that, as the title of the video kinda gives it away, or spoils it, this is the GTWrex Unearthing Darkness, or whatever you want to call it. I opened the box for your pleasure because, believe me, when Danny packs records, he packs them good. So whenever that yellow tape comes in, you know, it's time to dive in. Some of these records I know something about, some of these I know nothing about. There is also, this is not just a GTWrex, because believe it or not, I only did 5 records this time. There is some Skjold and then another record, so let's dive in. The first thing I already have to say, Nacht. This is a record I know nothing about, actually. I just went by the strength of the cover and then what I read online, which is not a lot. Presented as a raw black metal band or raw black metal project. I'm not sure where they're from. There's Iron Bone, it says INT, but I think that's international. I don't know. I don't have an idea. This is a compilation of And the Knives Cut Down the Week LP from 2018 and the Wind of Hate Arises demo from 2018. Both were released on Darkness Attacks, I think, on tape. So yeah, this is the compilation of that record through GTWrex. Cool looking gatefolds, 12-inch. As you see, side A, And Knives Cut Down the Week, The Flame of Dark Hearts 1, The Flame of Dark Hearts 2, and The Wind of Hate Arises demo bonus. So the demo was tagged on as a bonus on this one. It all came in very nicely. I went around customs, so no extra pay on this one for once. Yeah, very cool release. Like I said, this is an Unearthing Darkness, so I literally just opened the box. I am not sure what this is going to sound like. I heard some snippets on YouTube. Yeah, very cool looking center labels. Yeah, a botanical chain structure. I'm not sure how to call that, but yeah, a cool release on GTWrex, and this will be popped on the turntable as #1 because. Looking forward. It got high praise on some of the forums we are working on. So let's see. That is the Nacht. It sounds German, but I don't know. It has a American feel to it. I'm not sure why. Then the second one, limitations. I'm not sure. Mostly it's around 150 or 100. I think this is 150 because. When the store Envy was still up, they had it. Now with the big cartel, I'm not sure. It is still up. I just looked at it, but yeah, I can't seem to find it. Then we go to the second one, which is Shadow Dungeon with Return of the Leper King. I showed this one the previous time, or the previous release GTWrex did of this one was a tape box limited to 100. It seems this is even more limited. This is limited to 60 in the first run. I think, or I saw somewhere, it will get a repress, so please do not go into Discogs buying this for 80 or whatever it's on. So yeah, Return of the Leper King, one of the incarnations of the Bosnian guy behind Obscuritatum and all those other projects connected to the Throat, connected to GTWrex, and a ton of other labels. Yeah, this is his Dungeon Synths project. I don't know if it has the Dungeon Synths seal on here somewhere. I'm not sure. The Obi back on. So yeah, that's the front with the Obi. The back is the shield, which is kind of reworked for the LP version. It is slightly different from the tape version. And like I said, here we go. The sturdy insert. Return of Leper King was recorded in 2017-2018 by Shadow Dungeon in Total Isolation. It marks the return to the realms of undying spirits. One of the rawer Shadow Dungeons and projects to date, especially since it has that Bosnian flavor. It seems they are done with Shadow Dungeon, and it is now Nachtregen is the band name or the project name they are referring to. There we go, the Leper King himself. And then this was the standard-ish looking weaponry from the tape release. It is possible, I don't, because there's no track listing on this one, and like I said, it is limited to 60, so if I'm thinking about letting the tape go in a trade, I'm not sure, so I'll think about it. If there are people interested in it, hit me up. Yeah, but I have to see if the tracks are the same. Then, something I know a bit about, since I am interested in a few bands, but this is the Seelen Morast compilation. And these are all records from the previous update, because we are, or I am behind a bit with Danny. But yeah, the others are incoming, and I think this Friday, depending on when this will be uploaded, I don't think, well, maybe today, tomorrow, so Friday the 16th, there will be another drop with a lot of good records in it. Narbentage Productionen, or Productions, no, Productionen from Germany did a compilation of all their bands. The ones I know personally best is Grausamkeit, because I have some of their tapes. And for the rest, I'm not really sure. There are a few other projects that are not really on this, because this release, or the tape compilation, it says here was supposed to happen in 2001 through fucking Armageddon, but remained unreleased until now. So they had a limited tape release of this one. I'm not sure if it got re-released, but then Danny picked it up for a double LP release. Yeah, all German. Love this picture. Love the inside of the gatefold, actually. All German bands, I think mostly German bands on that label. Very lo-fi, scratchy black metal. Look at the pictures on the back, especially these two. That's kind of the sound and the aesthetic. Yeah, I was looking forward to getting this one. One of the coolest compilations that GTWrex did, in my opinion. The A, B, C, and D side are just white with one letter in the center. A and B are the same except for different letters. Yeah, like I said, scratchy, raw, lo-fi, very lo-fi black metal. When I first heard Grausamkeit, I was under the impression that it was nothing for me, but listening to it in a deeper way, or in a deeper sense, it kind of connected with me. So I listened to this one digitally, but it was such a weak rip or whatever that it sounded horrible. So I'm excited to to hear what this will sound like, or what this will be. Let's see what else. Then this one, Vampiric or Vampiric Spectre. I'm still not sure. A Dark Quest in the Name of Death. Here we go. The guy behind a lot of other bands from the XII camp. Yeah, Blood Tyrants, all those cool bands that I am into. This is a compilation of a few earlier demos and unreleased. I looked it up because it is quite the lineup. Give me a minute. There it is. Notes. So, track A to 6 was released as Die Majestic Suffering. Tracks B, what the hell is that? Was released on a split cassette with Reptile Wound. Track C, Unknown Private cassette, and D to D7 were a split cassette with Dempster Vault. So yeah, all the hard to get tapes put together in one neat looking package. So yeah. There we go, a black and white, very lo-fi aesthetic it's cool that they put some older, because this is Go to War over Skjold 81, so this is an older release. I think they are up to 130 or something now. So this was supposed to come out some time ago, I think. I'm not sure. Track list on the back. And yeah, this was a, I don't know, was this a semi-private release? Because I, of course, I follow the label, but I never saw this go up, so I just inquired about it, and yeah, it showed up. And there we go. That tape will be going to the B-side. Yeah, well, Vampire Spectre, one-man project. Some dungeon, some black metal, good mix, lo-fi black metal, raw black metal, whatever you want to call it, from Holland. And then, the last one for Go to GTWrex for now is the Lampire Witchmoon split that came from the same batch as the Silmarlast and other. The Commodus was also supposed to be in here, the LP, but he ran out, so I got it. It wasn't the last update I did. The tape is not here, so I have to check what's up. Maybe he just ran out, but yeah, I have the final, so I'm good. The Sanguine Relic and then one other are coming in, but I'm not sure when they drop, because mix up in the communication. Let's see how we are doing for time. Good. Yeah, Lampire Witchmoon, two of the front runners, especially Lampire in the raw perverse homage scene. Witchmoon is more a lampshade band, lampshade record band. We did a split. I think this came out on Perverse Homage at first, I'm not sure, on a tape, but yeah, they decided to re-release it as a 12-inch vinyl. There is no inserts, nothing fancy in here, kind of cut weird, but okay. Yeah, different aesthetic as the tape. I don't know what happens or what is happening here, just a nature shot, I think, not sure. On the back are the two pictures, Lampire, Mr. Lampire, and then Mr. Witchmoon, both excellent bands. And I'm not sure what the tracks sound like. I'm excited to hear this again, because it's been a while since this was released on tape. There is the yellow goat of wax. Yeah, I don't know what to say more than what I said. It is just lo-fi black metal. There were two regards the... Oh no, that's in the Skjold release. So yeah, Witchmoon, Lampire, beautiful pressings. I still think they press at MPO, I'm not sure. It seems MPO worked out their problems. So yeah, once more. There you go. I love how this Lampire character always kind of disappears in the dark. You see eyes or a nose and a hand sometimes. But yeah, it's cool. I love the photos he takes always. So yeah, that's that. From Lampire and Go to GTWrex into Master of the Burning Apparition or something like that. From Skjold's Burning Apparition of the Master, I'm sorry. Here we go. This is number 29. So the latest release on Skjold. Not Skjold. My man hooked me up again. I'll show the other one first, because this is actually not mine. This is Sanguine Relic, Vampiric Will. This is the 2019 remaster of that record. It came out before, I think about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe now, maybe 2. I'm not sure. Kind of, I remember a white and I don't know what color, maybe purple or something like that. This is the silver version of that record. I'll get it out to see if there is anything too different. Lasse told me it was mostly the same except for the remaster. Here is the track list. There is a nice looking picture of the Sanguine Relic guy. Once again, almost completely black. It is printed on gray paper, gray cardstock, so it's a gray looking print. This one is actually not for me. I picked this up from Skjold for Mr. Mike Seatown, so this will be on its way to Atlanta tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's coming. I'll put it apart somewhere. There we go. Then Burning Apparition of the Master. This is demo 1, so another Perverse Homage project that came out, I think, maybe this year even, I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't matter really. On a tape that I missed or that I did not pick up, I think, but I'm not 100% sure that it is once again the same guy behind Lampure and behind Sanguine Relic and behind all those bands. This is actually a step above, not above Lampure maybe, but in the entire catalog of Perverse Homage, I think this is a really good, a really good release already. Yeah, one of the betters, in my opinion, one of the better releases. It is just a demo. It is a one-sided 12-inch, but it is a really good one. The logo is a bit weird or fucked up, but yeah, it looks insane. The prints are always insane. I know a lot of people don't like these cardboard stock prints, but I still dig them if they are done right or minimal. The records themselves, like I said, are one-sided 12 inches, a nice Ouroboros in the middle around the pentagram, and yeah, glad to have number 28 and 29 in the collection to complete them. I am not going to put them in the plastic shit folders again, but yeah. Then Niedernes, the other that was released, and I'm not sure if Skjold already put them up. I'm not sure. I know the American Arcane Altar put them up and they released them, but I'm not sure. Niedernes was also a tape release. I think it was a Black Gangrene, but I'm not sure if it's also Perverse Homage, so forgive me on that one. Vengeance, Herald of My Despite. And this one I actually haven't heard. I know the tape came out in a time that I wasn't paying much attention to Black Gangrene, or that I didn't have the cash to grab it. So I'm really glad that this. It's not that it's not that it's an expensive tape, but you know, sometimes it's not in the realm of possibility. Bounded by magic and nature, the silent that rises from ruins and abyssal grasp of bereavement. Don't know that word. Once again, nice print. Just a fold over, nothing in the center, black. That can go. And this is also a, because it's both demo material, I mean, the Burning Apparition is definitely a demo because it's called Demo 1. I'm not sure if this is considered a demo, but since it's once again a one-sided 12-inch, I'm pretty sure it's not too many tracks on here. Yeah, like I said, it is an Unearthing Darkness, so don't expect me to know all the records at once, but these will pop up in other collection update videos. Then the last one I want to talk about is this one that was coming in, or had to be coming in some time ago, but due to the fact that I ordered this to, well, let's say which it is. It is Caligula from Lingua Ignota. One of my records of the year without hearing it on vinyl. I ordered it through Aisha or Aisa, so the Profound War Records European website. It never came in. Apparently it got lost because it was made for DHL, or the label was made, but it never arrived to DHL. So I asked them to cancel my order, and I reordered it from Profound Lore US. They still had the clear version, which I wanted because the other one, my All Bitches Die, also is on clear. That is still in the regular listen file. This is also on clear vinyl. So it was, in my head, it made sense that this was also a clear vinyl. The difference between All Bitches Die and Caligula is maybe the grandeur, or the grandeur which this record has been made with, I think. This is more introvert, I would say. This is extrovert without it being without being showing off or anything. It's kind of hard to explain, but the transition between these two covers kind of explains the transition in sound or in thematic. This is more a personal, deep record, which this is also, but this is hung up on on Caligula, or the concept of Caligula, the more grandeur or the more perverse or whatever you want to call it. This is unbelievable. I saw her at Roadburn, well, one time kinda because I had to be somewhere, and then the second time at the skate park, and it was incredible. This record kinda tops All Bitches Die. It's been some time because that was April, so around April I was listening a lot to this one. Now this record is yeah, it surpassed my expectations when I first heard it, and especially the track 6. I'm not seeing any track listing on here. Let me see, let me get my little robot helper. Track 6 is If the Poison Won't Take You, My Dogs Will. Yeah, the hair stood up on the back of my neck. It's kind of like, in the sense that Nick Cave has those murder ballads records. This is also kind of a murder ballad record, but the murder of self, or the murder of her enemies, not, yeah. It is, I mean, lo and behold, it is Lingua Ignota. Yeah, a lot of gold, a lot of vanitas motifs, a lot of, yeah, just a lot of goodness. Really glad to finally have my hands on this one. Even the inside, Profound Lord did a really good job, because even the inside has that print. I'll show you the inserts. There we go. Lingua Ignota is Kirsten Hater. And yeah, it just feels operatic, it feels grand. It is, for those who don't know or who never heard the first record, it is her at her softest, just whispering, singing very softly, and then she just explodes into this, yeah, into this maelstrom of violence and hatred towards everybody who ever wronged her, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, it is an awesome record. I'm not sure how to give it some more praise. The only thing I hope, because I'm going to see her hopefully in September again, it is, she performed in the dark with 2 lights. I think this one could lend itself, I'm sure she won't, but I think this could lend itself to a grand production, almost operatic, or like an opera. Yeah, it is Clockwork Orange ultra violence, but then cast into one angry girl, or woman, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is a beast of a record. This is the heaviest record, I think, of all the records I showed. I can't say enough good things about this record and that band, or that project. Yeah, there you go, goosebumps. That's it. Unearthing Darkness with some bonus thrown in. GTWrex, Skjold, and Lingua Ignota. I hope that covers, or that fulfills your need for some records for at least some time, because, yeah, Beautifull Festival starts today, so I'm not going to do one this weekend. Maybe I'll see you again next week, or whatever, with some collection stuff, or I don't know. But in the meanwhile, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, liking, whatever you're supposed to do on YouTube. But yeah, thanks for the comments, and thanks for people who, like I said in the last time, support this through sending packages in, or sending records, or whatever. So thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.